Hey there, it's Diane Banks, voice actress, radio personality in Chicago. Check out my most popular uploads, also my latest videos too. I've got 180 videos for you all together. And by the way, you can find me just by putting Diane Banks in the search key. It'll pull up all my videos for you. But my latest, Mickey and Minnie Mouse get major makeovers. Shanghai Disney, in here in Disneyland and Disney World. And you guys had some great comments for that. So let's take a peek at those before we get to today's topic. Brian Gaspar says, I like the new designs. The new faces look more like cartoons and the eyes seem less beady. They do look cartoony. He's right. Thanks for that, Brian. Ramon Evangelista says, I think they're also going to be used in the Disney on Ice shows. They should leave out the eyebrows, too, to make them more accurate to their animated counterparts. You know, he's right. I never even thought about that the animated Mickey and Minnie don't have eyebrows. Did you know that? I just never thought about that. That's a great point, so thank you for that. Adriana Lee says, I agree with you about their outfits. She also says, taking away the eyeshadow on Minnie is a good move. I'm not a fan of them being tanner because it doesn't go well with the black. With them being pale against the black, it gives you that good feeling of nostalgia, almost like reminding you that they got their start as black and white characters, which is very inspiring and amazing. And she likes how the eyes are slightly darker around the old Mickey, too, and they should have kept that. So great comments, you guys. Keep them coming. We can talk about whatever you want in Disney or comments on the videos. But let's get to today's topic. This is a cool one from all my Disney. 9 classic Disney scenes that were ad-libbed. Some of these were because of mistakes that the actors made, and they just kept it in because they loved them, or other ad-libs, like in Frozen. Josh Gad, Olaf, and the rest of the cast were given a lot of room to improvise while working on Frozen. The first time Olaf was introduced was ad-libbed by the actor. So here's the part I'm assuming they mean, but it could be even more of the scene than this.
Color. I'm thinking like maybe some crimson, chartreuse. How about yellow? No, not yellow. Yellow and snow? No, no. Am I right?
So, I mean, it could have been even more than that, but just that little bit he did in the beginning there was pretty funny about the yellow snow and all of those other things. But what fun that must have been working on that movie. The Lion King, one of the most memorable lines in the film, "What do you want me to do, dress and drag and do the hula?" was actually added by Nathan Lane, Timon. He made up that line. You remember that from the movie? It was pretty funny. Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl. Johnny Depp ad-libbed a lot while working on Pirates, especially when it came to his use of the word savvy. The absolute favorite line the folks here saying was, "Bring me that horizon," which he says at the end of the movie. But here is a little bit of savvy from Jack Sparrow.
Son, I'm Captain Jack Sparrow. Savvy.
Perfect. And you know what, I'm going to stop that before it goes on, because sometimes, you know how YouTube goes, the videos keep rolling. Alright, let's go on to our next one. Number 4, Beauty and the Beast. Turns out Cogsworth's famous line, "Flowers, chocolate, promises you don't intend to keep," completely improvised by the voice actor that played him, David Ogden Stiers. Who knew? I didn't know that either, so let's give a listen.
I want to do something for her. But what?
Well, there's the usual things, flowers, chocolates, promises you don't intend to keep. No.
That is a great line. And by the way, I love Robbie Benson's voice in that movie too, don't you? As the Beast. Very compelling. Lost my place. Where are we? Here we go. Okay, we're going on to number 5, Brother Bear. I never saw this movie. During recording, Joaquin Phoenix slipped up and accidentally referred Dakota's friend Bucky as Binky. Jeremy Suarez response, "First of all, his name's Bucky, not Binky, and it wasn't a pine cone, it was a pine nut. And it was huge, even bigger than your fat head." All of that was completely ad-libbed. That's awesome. We'll have to go watch that movie sometime, right, Brother Bear? If you saw it, by the way, in the comments, let me know if you thought it was good. Alice in Wonderland, when Walt Disney overheard actor Ed Wynn, who voiced the Mad Hatter, ad-libbing the speech about fixing the White Rabbit's watch, he loved it so much that he put it in the film. So let's get a little snippet of that.
My goodness. We'll have to look into this. Aha! I see what's wrong with it. Why, this watch is full of wheels.
Oh my goodness! Oh my heels! It's rings! But,
Butter, of course, it needs some butter. Butter!
Uh-oh. Here comes the butter.
Butter?
Butter, oh, thank you, butter. Yes, that's fine.
Oh, no, you'll get crumbs in it.
Oh, this is the very best butter. What are you talking about? Tea? Tea? Oh, I never thought of tea, of course.
No.
Tea.
No, not tea.
Sugar? Sugar, 2 spoons. Just 2 spoons, thank you, yes.
And then he keeps going on from there. But isn't that awesome? He ad-libbed all that. I love that. I especially love when he puts the butter on it. Like he's making toast. Toy Story. During recording, John Lasseter brought a fake arm in a Tom Hanks session and told him to ad-lib with it. That's awesome. I never knew that, did you? As soon as the scene which features Woody trying to convince the other toys that Buzz is okay was explained to him, Tom improvised with a hilarious puppet show-like routine you probably remember since we all saw Toy Story. Most of those lines were so good that they ended up making it into the film. Now we move on to Aladdin number 8. It's a known fact that Robin Williams did a lot of ad-libbing, especially celebrity impressions for the role of Genie in Aladdin. He was awesome. Did you know the Pinocchio gag was based on one of his recording sessions? So good, animators had to go back and add it into the film. Here it is here. And then while I was looking around, I just found this other little tidbit too, which I loved, that he did in Look for Sebastian.
Chicken a la king? No, that's in King Crab.
There's Sebastian!
I hate when you do that. Caesar salad. Du brute? Nope. Aha! To make a prince.
And he goes on from there. I know we could do this all day because they're all such good scenes, but I love that too. And then with his Pinocchio bit that he ad-libbed as well. And then Treasure Planet. I've not seen Treasure Planet, another one that I'd love to know your thoughts on if you thought it was great or good or whatever. The scene where Silver, Brian Murray, and Jim, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, are trying to convince Morph to come to them, completely ad-libbed by the actors playing them. So if you saw that movie, you're like, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that. But I have to say, on some of these that I haven't seen, it's made me want to go watch the movies. So in the comments, let me know, did you have a favorite from what we looked at today? Or do you have another ad-lib you want to talk about? I particularly like this one with the butter. I thought that was a hoot. But a lot of great talent, isn't it? Coming up with all these lines, especially our buddy Olaf. So again, don't forget to leave your comments. And I forgot to tell you to please subscribe if you haven't yet. Definitely subscribe. Take care, and we'll talk soon.